What's up everyone, it's Grim Reaper Sage here. So this is a new game called Eternal Strands. Huge shout out to Terminals who were kind enough to give me the review code for this. This is released on the 28th of the 1st 2025. Publisher and developer is Yellow Brick Games Inc. As of yet, as of recording this, I don't actually have a price as it's just got to be announced on the PlayStation Store. As soon as I do have that, I'll put it in the description below, and then obviously in future videos it'll be in the description, and then when I work on the review and everything, it'll be on there. As always though, I hope you enjoyed the video and everything. If you do, please subscribe, it helps an absolute ton to all of my videos, whether it be air gun videos or to the gaming videos. It helps an absolute ton. Any questions about anything, drop it in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them. Hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you all very soon.
The Enclave was once the heart of magical development and trade for practitioners of magic all across the Maida Basin. Not all weavers claimed it as their home, but those that did built a legacy of progress, constructs, and innovation. The likes of which have not been seen since the Surge, almost half a century ago, when a cascade of arcane disasters racked the Maida, and without warning, the Enclave sealed itself away behind a magical wall known as the Veil. Rich and powerful leaders were wounded and killed. Decades of war broke out. Every nation suffered an economic collapse. The world is calmer now, but magic has been shunned, taking the blame for decades of unrest. Weavers remain pariahs to this day. Most places tolerate us if we don't stay too long. While some weavers remember what it was like before the Surge, I've never known a time when weavers had a home. I chose this life years ago, but I'd be lying if I said it has lived up to all I hoped it would be. Stop! Still, my luck might be changing. A few weeks ago, I began traveling with a new weaver band. Now, they've brought me here, where it all began.
Thanks.
Brynn! Over here. What do you think?
When you told me that joining your band meant I'd see the Veil, I wasn't picturing this.
No one's been this close in years. The base is shrouded in tangles. Weavers have known about this safe zone in the Veil's shadow for decades, but no one has found a route into it. Until now. You have no idea what I had to do to puzzle out this passage.
I definitely want to hear that story later.
My hope is that we're going to find artifacts from the Enclave itself deeper into the shadow. I'll stay to oversee the camp setup. Why don't you take the preliminary scouting expedition?
Really?
Of course. It's important for the other Weavers to see how you do in the field. The map I bartered for in Tarza suggests there's a watchtower deeper into the valley. Shouldn't be too far from where we are.
That's my first landmark, then?
Yes. It should help us get our bearings before we start the search for the Strand Road. And if you make any discoveries, that will endear you to the band.
For sure. I'd love to find my footing with the rest of them.
I'll act as the watcher on the scry and pull you back if anything gets too dangerous. Just steer clear of the tangles. Any questions before you head out?
The Strand Road?
A famous trade route into the Enclave that led straight to Denevron. The hub for bartering magical goods. Before the surge, caravans, it's been completely still. If we can get any closer to that passage, we will.
I know the scry is
That's incredible.
Yeah,
When you go on an at the table, the last.
right. That clears up any...
Glad to. No visuals on the scribe. Can you hear me?
I can. Some interference, though.
Must be the tangles. Still, strong enough to pull you out like you practiced. Dom?
I'm on it.
The veil. Even more impressive up close.
Just this. Shall magnify the enchantment and...
Ah, thanks. Got visuals back.
Tangles. Beautiful.
And deadly. Give them a wide berth. The closer you get to the veil, the thicker they'll become.
Its shadow is believed to be impenetrable.
Until now.
Those could be rare exports.
You heard our quartermaster. Break them open.
That wall is completely frozen.
We should expect enchantments to act strangely this close to the Veil.
See those glowing bulbs? Infernal alliums. They combust when broken.
So, if I toss one at the wall, its fire will melt the ice.
Brilliant! Best to use kinetic magic to keep clear of the blast.
Perfect. Knowing the watchtower's relative position establishes the distance to the Strand Road. You can come back to... What is that?
Coral. There were rumors of a living mineral that grew deep beneath the Enclave surface. It seems they were true.
There's more of it in that cave. I could take a closer look.
Too risky to deviate from the plan. First outing was just to reach the watchtower.
This is going well. I say we check it out before finishing the expedition. Beautiful. I've never seen anything like it.
Darn's right about it being a living mineral. I can feel it humming with magic.
Wait, I'm losing...
Aurea?
connections back.
Was that a drake?
Yeah.
Pulling you out.
Mira's breath. I knew this was a bad idea.
We can't extract you.
Dharm, fix it. And Lane have tonics on standby for her return. Good. Head out of the cave so we can get our bearings.
It's an ash peak drake.
Quick, your frost magic can cool a path. Dawn's still working on the scry, but you need to keep moving. Lane, got anything from the map?
There should be a minor patrol path ahead that loops back to the watchtower. It runs close to the Vale, though.
It's our only option.
I'm on it. Oria, that Drake's acting like...
Let's just focus on getting her back safe.
I'll go back to unpacking the armory.
Nice work. Keep moving. Damn it, Casmin was right. That Drake is rotting. Erratic flight. Aggressive. It won't stop.
Skies, what do we do?
We get you back to the caravan fast. Clear line of fire. Good time to use your bow.
If I'm reading the map correctly,
Following this brook should lead to the path guards used to reach the watchtower prior to the surge.
That Drake is never far behind. Just keep going. You're doing great, Brynn. Final stretch.
That can't be an arc.
No one has seen one in almost 50 years, let alone outside the Veil.
The Archons never left the Enclave. Still, you need to get... You've got to hold it off. We'll work on an escape plan.
strangest.
What the? Hang on, Brynn.
Everything okay back there?
Change of plans, everyone! Pack up!
You're... What?
We're coming to you, Brynn. Follow that arc. We need to go. Now. Up ahead! Lead! Ah! Fine, keep moving! Guys, the arc!
Has anyone else noticed we're practically sitting on a loom gate?
That can wait, Dom. Aurea, you should be resting. If your wing doesn't heal, our point is out of commission.
That's what I need to address. While my wing recovers, Brynn will take over expeditions as our acting point.
You sure she's ready for all of this?
Brynn did face down an Ash Peak Drake and lived to tell the tale. I think we're in good hands.
Yes. I have every confidence that she will make a great point.
As long as we don't all die here first.
Our arrival was rocky, but I will do everything if we avoid unnecessary risk.
I'm glad you're taking this seriously.
Exactly. When we first set out to investigate the Veil, the Enclave was once a safe haven. Since the Veil went up, Weavers took the blame for decades of war. Stories that put children to bed preach the evils of our magic, all because of what happened here. We owe it to ourselves and to our brethren across the Maida to find out not just what happened, but why. Maybe then, Weavers can find our place in the world again. But first, survival. Brynn, that's you and me. Find me when you're ready. Adjourned.
The scry. The whole band gathers around when I'm away from camp. It's nice to have people literally watching my back. You've been busy.
It's a work in progress. Taking stock and all. We lost a lot of gear running for our lives. Speaking of, are you doing okay?
I'm glad we made it in.
And you're worried we're in...
I think caution.
I agree, but don't... You're capable. Oh, right now...
Sev,
Oh, fine. Also, but, you know, I'm fine.
hey.
True, and
Sev.
this,
That is
yeah,
I was talking with...
I,
She'd be happy.
I'll...
Gates must need a massive source of...
Dom?
Brynn, you are...
Yeah.
Good, good.
Not worried?
Details. So, our acting point. Is your heart racing?
I don't know.
Would you mind flipping?
For you?
Oh, thoughtful.
Thanks, Dom.
Of course. Now, if you'd...
Loom gates.
Loom Gates.
I wonder how this arc managed to get us through the Veil.
By the looks of it,
Well, the Enclave built many arcs and other magical constructs.
you think we might find another ark that...
Or possibly...
We know as much as we can. Lane, you seem lost in thought.
Oh, Brynn. Yes, I am. I notice you've been checking in with...
You did?
It's my vocation to observe. In fact, if you'd like, I can tell you a little about the...
Lane.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's... I've enjoyed the... At a young age, nothing but a class...
Right.
Truthfully, I'm...
You sure?
Yesterday, it strikes me... Anyway.
Hey, Casmin.
Save it, okay?
Hold on.
If I had been more prepared, if I had fixed her...
Whatever it is, just...
You're no Aurea. I'm sorry. But she has more experience and who knows what's out there.
I know my job is important, but trust that with everyone's help, I'll be able to do mine too.
You're right. It's just that Aurea has been point for so long. I need to give you a chance.
That's all I ask.
I was impressed,
A little
but you kept...
So this is a loom gate. It's taller than I expected.
The Enclave constructed these for transit. Oh, imagine being able to travel leagues instantly. If only it were working.
There's no sign of damage. It just seems inert.
Deactivated, perhaps? Or simply lacking the energy such a powerful enchantment would need.
You'd know better than any of us. If we could get it working, though.
Oh, the possibilities. All the places we could go. Oh, to hold the hand of my most darling wife as we whisked around the Enclave. Metaphorically, of course. The loom gates famously moved people one at a time. Too dangerous otherwise, I imagine.
You're cute together. It's great to see a couple that shares such a love of their work with one another.
Who could have it any other way?
After being together for 7 years, we're bound to have something in common.
Come, my love. There must be something in the archives.